So this morning's religious warning sign operates and does its damage because oftentimes it operates as something noble, or at least a means to an end. Many bad, evil things have been done throughout history in the name of God by people who are allowed to convince themselves that by the end, they would have done more good than harm. Here's an example. What if we just forced the entire world to convert to Christianity? Either by persecution or pain of death. Because think about it, if we could do that, wouldn't that mean that they would spend the rest of eternity in heaven and in paradise with God forever? And if that is the case, then who cares what we would do to them in this little brief time that we call our lives on earth? It's amazing what we can talk ourselves into when the means justifies the end. From the Crusades to the Inquisition to the Western slave trade to Nazi Germany all the way to radical Islam of today, people have used end goals to justify the means in which they took to get there. But the means in which we get there matters, right? We've learned that forced theocracy doesn't work. And as though we should be the church that is bringing the gospel of Christ to a world that so desperately needs to know it, we should never believe that God is calling us to bring that kingdom by force. Hopefully by now we've learned that we cannot force someone else to believe anything. That we should be the hands and feet of Christ, the light in the darkness. But when it comes to true transformation, actual transformation, that is the work of the Holy Spirit, not of us. In a message of a loving, forgiving God that is reconciling the world back to himself, doesn't translate well at the point of a gun. But Christians must always be careful and diligent to maintain the connection between the means and the end.